back to the channel, guys. Slick Whip Talk. This right here is car edition. So this episode we're going to bring to you on the status of the current car market, where it was a few years ago and where it's going in a little bit. So tune in. We got something good.
So last time we talked off camera, you said you wanted to get rid of your Corvette C7. So,
yeah.
Were you joking or were you really serious?
Yeah, we did talk about that, and before I get into that, I'm gonna tell you why I bought the car in the first place. The year was 2021. We were in the height of the pandemic. I was just coming off of selling my Mustang, not selling the Mustang, but actually that car was totaled out. I wanted another Mustang, and right around that time, the price of Mustang was increasing to the point where it was getting into Corvette territory as far as the C7 goes. And so this car has always caught my eye, man, and I got a killer deal on it during that time period, and that's why I got it. I've had so much fun with this car since. I feel like it's such a great value for the money of this car. You're talking about a massive V8 engine. It sounds good. You take the top off in the summertime. It turns heads no matter where you're going, but at the end of the day, yeah,
so with
I feel like I got to get rid of it.
With the car market value the way it is, if the car market value was good, would you still sell it or would you hold on to it? Because the car market value is always up and down. So that's what I always say.
It is up and down, but it's also like the stock market, man. I didn't buy this car with intentions of keeping it. I bought this car with intentions of getting it, having fun with it on the weekends, and getting something else.
So you feel like you got your money worth out of it?
This car is such a good value. I held on to it longer than I probably should have. And yes, I do feel like I got my value out of it.
Now, if you had to get a car, regardless of what type of car market value we're in, which car would you get that you would hold on to?
I'm a car enthusiast. For me to hold on to a car, man,
it would have to be sentimental or what?
It would be. It actually, it would have to be. And something kind of rare too.
Yeah.
As much as I like the Corvettes, it's not a rarity. I mean, these are a dime a dozen, so.
But they're a dime a dozen, but they have the different models, which I guess that particular model makes it rare. Like the Z06s.
Right, you have your Z06s, and then what's special about the C7 is the fact that it's the last manual and the last front engine Corvette. A lot of people feel like that's what the Corvette kind of is based off of, is a massive V8 and a front engine car. So what drew me to this car is the value of the car. I bought it in 2021 for $36,000. It was lightly used, didn't have that many miles on it, and in that period of 36 that I bought it at, I was seeing these cars for 41, 42, even 45,000 for a base model
Corvette?
C7. Yeah,
C7.
Corvette.
Now, is this a base model?
This is a Z51, so it's not a base model, but not too far from a base.
Okay. But you can tune these and tweak it how you want to tweak it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Corvettes, it's a great bang for the buck. Definitely not a slow car at all. I have a friend, he bought the very similar spec Corvette. He paid $42,000 for his. But you can find these all day long in the 30s. And that's I would say 50,000 miles or so. And you got to understand, I bought this car for $36,000 4 years ago.
How many miles?
It had 65 on it. Right now it has 90,000. Fast forward, I can sell my car right now for what I paid for it.
So you'd be breaking even?
I'll be breaking even.
That's still not bad.
And that's why I want to get rid of it.
Oh.
I just can't fathom holding on to it, and the depreciation hits this car so hard that I just regret that I didn't get rid of it sooner to get something else better. Or I wouldn't say better, but something else different.
So when I bought my Z4, I got it as something. It really was from a creative aspect.
Okay.
So I had my Audi TT RSS first. When I wrecked it, I ended up getting this.
And that killed me when you wrecked it, man. I'm glad you're okay, but man, that car was messed up.
Yeah, so it was Man, it was at that peak when I had that car. People was like, "Damn, what the hell is that?" Because I had it already custom built to my liking.
Right.
Now this car right here, when I first got it, it was a totally different color.
What color was it?
It was like a gray, silver looking color.
Okay.
It had an ugly green top on there.
Why the Z4 though? That's my question.
The Z4, one thing about these particular cars, I feel like they're underrated. Once you take them and you start understanding and basically getting off into building them, you start taking a liking to them. Although they're small, they have a lot of power behind it if you know how to tweak it.
Right.
So I done had the car tuned. I done had a Cadillac delete, muffler delete, all that good stuff. And man, when I run in the high miles.
Have you ever had it dynoed?
Not yet. But I plan to get that dyno probably in the next couple of months. I think I'm gonna take it to the dyno. But we're gonna do a test out here and let them see how much fun I have in it, you know, off camera or whatever.
Yeah. What's interesting about the Z4 is that you said it's underrated, but BMW is notorious for underrating the horsepower in their cars. Yeah. So even though from the factory they may say it comes with such horsepower, I forget what this Z4 has, but they are notorious for undermining their horsepower, and then you get a dyno and it has a lot more power that's packing.
Now I'm not gonna lie to you, BMW is one of my favorite cars, you know, so that's another reason I went with it. But I do want to go with another BMW. I have my options of looking at the 2-door 4 Series.
So you telling me another car is you know,
it could be in the works.
Okay, okay.
But I'm not just gonna set it in stone just yet. I barely drive this one. This is my first time pulling this one out, probably like in the last 3 or 4 months. So I said I need to get off into driving it more.
The weather's been kind of ugly here too, so I understand that.
Yeah, but as I get older, so this right here is pretty much considered a classic.
What year is this?
2003.
Wow.
So it's very well kept, from the inside to the engine to all the mechanical things on there. I thought about selling it. I pitched a number out there, I think one time, and there was people willing to buy, but I didn't think I was willing to sell. So right now I'm just holding on to it.
It's almost like you get that new appreciation when you see more interest in it from someone else.
Exactly. So it's matter of fact, it's a rare car, because when I do drive it and I stop at the light or go somewhere, people they say they give you respect for it, you know, because not only that they don't see too many of them out here where we're at, but they never seen it like fixed up like how I have it.
It's a very unique car, and the whole paint scheme that you have is really unique. I remember when you had the Hyper Silver wheels on there. I like these so much better. It transforms a car into a different beast.
Yeah, it does. So I like it for the most part overall. But if I had to get something else, I've been looking at the 6 Series BMW and the 4 Series. But if I get another BMW, it will be a 2-door.
Now, what's your purpose of getting a 2-door BMW? I know when you got this car, you wanted something where you could kind of cruise in, drop the top, which is why you got a convertible.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the purpose of the car that you're thinking about getting?
It would be a daily driver.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be more of a daily driver. Something to basically weave in and out of traffic, and also something comfortable to sit in traffic. I like driving my truck as well, but sometimes I want to get in that car and feel lightly when I'm moving through traffic.
I completely understand where you're coming in with that. The trucks are nice. What's interesting is the truck sits high and the car sits low.
Yeah.
So you got to have that, you know, switch it up every now and again.
And the crazy part, speaking of that, most people complain when they're riding with you because the truck is too high for them to get
right,
into.
I get that too.
Then the car is too low, I can't get out of it and get into it.
I get that too. As long as I don't have a problem, it ain't no problem.
Yeah, but the key of doing that, you guys, is to keep people from always asking to ride with you or let's take your vehicle. Yeah, you got to have it sitting where shit they can't get in and out of it. Yeah, for the most part.
I hear you on that.
Well, you guys, we hate to let you go, but that wraps up this episode on Slip Drip Talk. Tune in next time. We got more coming your way. So peace. We out.